Hey, happy Tuesday. It is time for Tuesday's tips. It would be good if I could speak. I'm Meg Rentschler and I'm the host of the Star Coach Show. Each Tuesday afternoon, I hop on to give coaches some tips around skill development and business building to help you get your work into the world. And if you're a leader listening, you can use these tips as well regarding how you are presenting to others, how you're engaging with others. So, one of the reasons why I do this on Tuesday afternoons is because the new Star Coach episode comes out every Wednesday. So, my Tuesday tips definitely ties in with what you can expect on Wednesday with the new show. Are you subscribed to the Star Coach show? You're going to really wish that you were if you're not, because we give a new episode every week around strategies, tools, and resources to help you be the best you can be. And when you're subscribed, you get the bonuses that I bring, bonus episodes that come out. Also, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Star Coach YouTube channel, you're going to get shorts and tips and wonderful content. So be sure to subscribe wherever you listen. So today we're talking about the importance of standing out to be able to scale your business, to be able to get traction in your business. One of the things that I hear as a coach instructor, teaching and mentoring over 100 coaches a year, is, Meg, it feels like the waters are full. It feels like there are so many people to compete against. And this is my belief about that. Yes, there are more and more people going into the field of coaching, but there are also millions of people who need coaching. So it really becomes, how are you standing out from the crowd? What are you doing to create clarity and a message that resonates with your audience so that you are attracting the people that want to work most with you? That is exactly what we're going to be talking about in tomorrow's episode with my guest, Katie Hornor. She and I are going to be talking about, are you ready for this? Flamingos. We're going to be talking about the flamingo advantage. Katie knows flamingos. She studies flamingos. She uses flamingos as a metaphor for what we need to do to show up in the world, to build a business that thrives, and to create the kind of offering that really speaks to the people that we want to work with. So I'm going to talk about three things that aren't what Katie and I are talking about tomorrow. So I want to give you additional content and not have it be repeat content. Although one of the things that she says is that the flamingo's voice is heard and recognized by its flock. And we talk about that in the interview, and I think that it is so pertinent in that when we have the right voice for the right crowd, it's going to speak to them loudly and clearly and attract them to us. And that's my first point about what we need to do as business owners or internal coaches or even leaders. How are we clearly talking about what it is that we do and holding that as a North Star in our business? So I'm going to really zero in on business right now, but I promise you, if you tweak it just a little bit and think about, how am I using the same message as a leader with my team, or to build a name for myself as an internal coach? As a business owner, we want a clear and unique value proposition to be the North Star in our business. When we take the time, and this is key, and very truthfully, I hear, from coaches, well, I just want to dive in. I just want to do, and I want to do the work, but I like seeing clients and delivering coaching. But sometimes doing the work of clarity around our North Star is not something that we want to do. So I'm going to encourage you to really do the work to be able to articulate what makes you different. Now, one of the other things that happens, and I know it happened to me as a new coach, is that when we switch focus and we learn a new skill set and maybe decide that we're going to build a business as a coach instead of working for an organization, or maybe, like me, I had a business, but it was a therapy business. So I was switching who I was and my identity as an owner. I suddenly felt new, like it was like everything that I'd done before then didn't matter. But everything that you do and that you bring to the table does matter. It helps create the being that you are and how you are creating the value you're bringing to others. So we've got to do the work to be able to get clear about what makes us different than others. What is the approach that we take? What are the results that we get? So, in being able to create that unique value proposition, unique to you, it is about what is the thing that you do with your clients. What is the road that you've walked up to this point that creates, I've got coaches that I work with who coach people that have walked the same path they have, whether they are HR professionals, whether they are salespeople, whether they are, stay-at-home dads that are trying to get back into the workplace, um, you know, whether they're college students and the coach is kind of going back to the struggles that they had when they were a college student and getting clarity and moving forward. Whatever that thing is that has created a difference for you, and you have that approach with this particular audience. So rather than trying to be all things to all people, the key to really creating a North Star is what makes you unique. And you know what? In that, as hard as it is, sometimes we say no to opportunities that don't fit for our unique value proposition. But it helps us get super clear about our before and afters, our examples of success, the pain points that our audience has, and the relief that our coaching brings for those. The other thing, and I've got a couple episodes about this, my episode with Rick Tamlin, my episode with Laura Berman Fortgang, talk about our unique methodology. What is our approach? What is the thing that makes us unique? All of these are things that take time to develop, take maybe some quiet and introspection and energy around how do I get clear? Because until I'm clear, I can't very well articulate that clearness to somebody else. So my challenge to you, if you really want to stand out and scale up your business, you can't be a jack of all trades to everyone. Yes, I get that coaching works for everybody. And yet, what you're trying to do is stand out from the crowd. So your business North Star is, who do I love to work with? Who loves to work with me? And what is that unique value proposition that I offer for that? That brings us in to our second thing to make you stand out and scale up. And that is deeply understanding that customer that you spent all that time getting clear about your North Star, getting clear about your value proposition, what results does that bring to that ideal customer or that ideal client? So when you get really clear about what they're wanting, what their pain points are, what their dreams and their desires and their goals are, what lights them up, then you can create products for them, you can create coaching plans for them. You can offer what it is that they need. But this is the deal, and this is why this is your North Star. Because just like that flamingo voice that is recognized by its flock, your voice speaking clearly to your ideal customer is what's going to attract them to you. People want to feel understood. They want authentic connection. They want to be able to read a message from you and say, oh my gosh, that coach gets me. They want to be able to have a discovery call with you and say, yes, working with this person is going to help me reach the next level, the next goal that I have. When you're able to clearly understand your audience, you can connect with them. You can mirror back some of their struggle, their pain. You can deeply understand and offer them a path towards what it is that they so desperately want. So, number one, we need to have that clear, unique value proposition that two deeply understands the people that we want to work with. And then the third thing that I want you to think about to really stand out and to scale up your business is that when you have that perfect market segment, you are able to target who you're talking to. Where do these people hang out? Rather than sort of shooting your message everywhere, you can get really clear about how many people do I even want to work with? And what's the best way to connect with them? Is it on social media? Is it networking? Is it speaking to sell? Where is my ideal audience hanging out? And how can I show that I understand them, that I have an approach or a belief that will help them get there, and that I can share experience and expertise that will help them bridge that gap. That's what our clients want. Our clients want to be able to get from where they are to a different place. And when we can clearly, through our marketing, through our specialty in their market, show them that we understand them, we understand the solution that they want, and that we're not a generalist, we're a specialist to their need. That perks people's ears up. That attracts them to us. So, for example, when I work with leadership teams, one of the things that I do is help them understand the power of coaching. My specialty in working with leaders is that I'm often helping them step into using coaching as a leadership style. That doesn't attract every leader, but it's okay because I don't need to work with every leader. The leaders that I do work with are pumped and excited to be able to build that muscle and empower their teams through the power of coaching. And then I'm able to use examples. One leader that I worked with said, changing the way that I lead helped me hit 163% of sales. We're well over the 100. Our whole team thrived. Those are the kinds of things that getting clear about my lane, being okay with the fact that I'm not the coach for everybody. But when I find people who want to empower their teams, create healthier work environments by using more curiosity, more inquiry, being in a place of finding that balance between supporting their teams, challenging their team's thinking, letting go of learned helplessness, all those kinds of, and really lean into the power of coaching. We're a great fit, get great results. And it's okay with me that, other people might not want to focus on those particular things. Now, this is the deal. I don't make it about me and my methodology, but I do inquire with the people who might want to work with me. Where are they trying to get? What's the difference that they're looking for? And if what I believe to be true and my coaching approach will potentially work with them, we explore that. But a key thing about standing out and scaling up is if you don't believe that you're the right coach for somebody, you say that as well. You let people know, I appreciate that you, for example, I'm not a career coach. I don't tend to do that kind of coaching. So if somebody wants a career coach, I'm going to refer them to another coach. And I'm going to stay true to my North Star. And that's what I would encourage each and every one of you. If you really want to stand out, to scale up, you've got to get clear about what you offer. You've got to have a deep understanding of your client's needs. And when you're really clear about what you offer and what your client needs, you're able to zero in to what's the best way to market my business. Where's the best place for me to connect with my ideal client? And then be able to listen deeply, explore, because every person is unique, and yet have a conversation about what could be different in working with you. I invite you tomorrow to listen to my episode with Katie Hornor. It's called The Flamingo or Your Flamingo Voice. It's a great episode. I'm super excited to introduce you to Katie Hornor. Remember that every Tuesday, I hop on at 4:00 Central Time to share some tips, zero in on a couple tips to help you thrive in your skills, in your business building, in your leadership. And if you like what we do at the Star Coach Show, please leave a comment. Follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next week, this is Meg Rentschler wishing you the very best. You've got this. Stand out, scale up, get your work into the world, and have a fabulous week. Bye-bye.